Hey guys, Superturn here, welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight. Last time we did about as much of the Soul Sanctum as we're going to do this time around. And from here on out, we have effectively... Really, in truth, only one way we can properly go because we need to loop around to hit it from other sides. So I'm going to head that way first. Once we're done up there, more and more areas are going to very quickly actually, I need to think about this. I'm actually thinking our progression through here is pseudo... Yeah, I think it's pseudo, linear at this point. Because we do have places that we can go, but to make the most progress, there is a specific route we need to take. So I'm going to have to take that route, I feel. But that's not the worst thing ever. Hey, come on. Come on. And heal. Because, effectively, there are at least 2 power-ups in the immediate future that I really want to grab. That said, we could actually do a lot of things without them. But I'm going to get them anyway because I enjoy getting the power-ups in this game. They allow me to do more things on the first pass through an area. So I'm going to stop here at this bench just in case. And good, you are still here, sir. Forgotten Crossroads, but I have money. Ooh, I have money. Let me look at the map real quick. Because I can go up and vendor at her, which will take me roughly where I need to be, or I could go vendor up there. I think I'm going to vendor up there, because that'll allow me to take a different route, the route I actually want to take. So I'm going to go back up to Dirtmouth. Because I could buy more charms, and the only way this is going to disappoint me is that if buying charms would end up getting me a charm notch. I also have a lot of vendor items. I could go back to the vendor to sell them and buy whatever I need. Hey you, what do you have to say? I hope you aren't too disappointed by our little town, traveler. Though it's now a solemn place, once we were much more welcoming. Entry to the kingdom was forbidden long ago, supposedly after some great calamity. Many gates were closed, but our old well remains as a way to creep back in. Over the years, all kinds have used the well to wiggle into the ruins. Wanderers, thieves, adventurers. Funny how few ever come back up. Perhaps they find what they're looking for? Bah, I'm not so naive. No doubt they've all been gobbled up. There are countless dangers in those depths. I just smoked my headset. And he's very right on that. There really aren't that many ways to come back up to the surface after you go in. But I digress. You see that tall cliff beyond the town's graveyard? That's only the base of a much larger peak. There's mines and machineries and all sorts of valuable rock forms inside. Many a traveler through Dirtmouth headed straight for it. And back to this. We've actually had talks about the mountain over there. We've passed through it once actually to get the Dream Nail, and that is going to be our goal this time. We are heading back into those mountains. But first, what do you have to first buy? You have... I could buy the simple key, or I could buy both of these fragments. I don't really need the simple key yet, so I'm going to buy both of these fragments. And that'll give us a start of another mask, because we need more health. He has a lot of them, but that was his last one. The vessel fragment, however. He doesn't like the aura, but it's rare, so he's going to charge us a lot anyway. Sure, let's just buy it from him. And now we have 2 of... I think that might only be 3. Now he just has a simple key left, so we're going to have to collect more money for that. But while we're here... Whatever you are, whatever it is you do now, I hope you 3 are looking after yourselves. You seem a little different. Something has changed in your bearing. Ah, the way you hold your nail. So you've learned a nail art. Very interesting. I wonder, do you have the passion to continue your training? Read that as you will. Alright, you. I did not use that on Zoth, didn't I? To descend into that ruin. Why, things are so much simpler up here. I really should use this on Zope, but I didn't think of it. I don't want to go back in here yet. I'm not going to go back in there for a while, I think. Let's talk to her. I don't think she has anything new, and if she does, I don't have the money for it. Map of the resting grounds. Ooh, I would kind of like that because I can't get in there. And a pin for the roots and a pin for the graves. So these are all items that open up after you get the dream nail. I think actually this is after fighting the ghost down there. But these pins show you effectively where you can get more of the dream essence. I'm going to have to collect money and get all of them. Actually, I'm going to go talk to Papa Grub real quick. I am detouring, but I want to buy at least the map, because if Conifer was in the area, and I'm pretty sure he was, he's not there anymore. The only place we can get that map is through her shop. It's kind of frightening in the way as you just read through. Oh man, we kill those in one shot now. You can kind of just read through the thoughts of the enemies around you. Money. I know I've freed a couple of grubs since I've last. Okay, only 2. 2 is still a couple. It is more than 1. I need a little bit more, I think, because I'll be able to buy at least 2 things. So long as I'm working about this right. I'd like to get up to 50, yeah, so I'd need 8 more. I don't think I'm going to get 8 more, though. There's a guy down here, though. But you don't have... Oh, if I'm going to be... there's an enemy this way. I'll kill the enemy this way, then head up. Up into the shop. Got the money, into the shop. Because I want at least the map, because we will be heading back in that direction. Not immediately, but that is going to be a goal of ours, is to head back to the resting grounds. And with that bought, we can afford either of these. I think I'm going to... We can't afford either, and we can only afford the one. So I'm going to buy the one. More pins for our map. So many pins. So now if we look, we can see that there is a tree over there, which I don't believe I've done yet. I think I made a note of that one. We're not going to be heading that way yet. We will before too long, because that's not the only thing we can take care of over there. There are 2 other things, and we could... Well, 2 other things that I can remember, and we could take care of both of them right now, but I'm going to wait for that. Instead, back into the bottom. Yeah, because the cliffs there are the first area that you can really complete easily. But I'm not headed quite that way yet. Were the lights always on? I don't remember. But these masks, they look familiar now, don't they? The Temple of the Black Egg is a place, to put it mildly. I should probably put the Dash Master on because I do enjoy moving faster. But I also enjoy letting you guys know where I am, so I kind of don't want to take off that charm. I keep wanting to say glyph every time I'm talking about a charm. I want to say glyph, and I can't quite think why. Yeah, we need to go down. We want to go over to the Crystal Peaks. Oh yeah, we have the miner girl over here, as I recall. Let's go talk to her. Bury my body, cover my shell. What meaning in darkness, yet here I remain. I'll wait here forever, till light blooms again. Bury body, cover shell. Darkness, no meaning. Dangerous, still remain. Light again. She's not doing well. How much longer? Kill it! How much longer? Dangerous. How much longer? Kill it! How much longer? Kill the empty one. How much longer must I dig? So I'm pretty sure we've made mention, or there's been mention made of an effect of this place driving people mad. And all of the enemies we faced are insane husks. She's on the way. She's not gone yet, but it won't take much more. And down we fall. Crap. I need to go back up top now. I don't have the map for this area, but I'm pretty sure down here is a easy access for. I need to go back up now. That's annoying because I missed a thing. But yeah, she's beginning to lose her mind. That's definitely not a good thing. But it raises a few questions. What's compelling her? And why doesn't it like the character? We'll probably get into that before too long. This is the way I want to go, right? Right, this is the way I want to go. We'll get into that. I don't want to say before too long because it's probably going to take a long time to get into it. But we'll get into that eventually. There's a lot to this game. There really is. I should know that. I should have already made that perfectly clear considering how much more of the game we really have to complete. I'm going to hug the wall. And we get a rancid egg. I think we've already bought one. They have a use. We have not seen it yet. We'll see it before too long. I probably could have showed you guys this episode, but I didn't. Oh well. Oh, yeah, I do more damage now, but you were facing the wrong way. This area here is our goal. We will want to explore a good portion of it, and by the time we're done with this area, we're probably going to head back for the... what am I looking for? Head back to the resting grounds, but first, we have a lot of ground to cover. Let's see if I really remember where to get the conifer in this area. I don't off the top of my head. I kind of feel bad for just going mad and just still trying to dig, not sure what really to do as this compulsion is starting to eat away at her. I want to go through that because there's a grub up there. Thankfully it's not that hard as long as you remember to not jump and just air dash. Funny that the way to make a thing simple is to not jump, but details. So many grubs in this game to get. These enemies here. So, out of all the enemies in the game, these enemies were the last one I got in my hunter journal because you can't hurt them with your nail. You have to spell them. And I did not think at all to use spell on them. Not even once. Even though it would have made my life in this area a lot easier. I guess I'm just silly. Oh hey, destroyable wall. Let's destroy this wall. We can't quite do anything with that. We'll be back. At least it'll be on our map whenever we... Conifer. Oof. This is where they start getting mean with those guys too. I'm gonna heal up. Conifer is around here somewhere. I don't think he's off to the right. Is he? They made him a lot easier to find. No, he is not here. I hate that room with a passion. He's not over here. He must be up. They made him a lot easier to find, yeah, because there's more paperwork to signify where he is. Can I... Oof. I wonder if I can dream mail them. Yes, I can. I'm going to do that because I want the soul. Because these guys, I do not want to deal with. Conifer's right. He's through here. That's right. I remember now. Come to scale the mountain? I've heard a tale of a summit way up there. Too far for me, though. And I'm not really one for heights. Let's buy a map of the area for a decent chunk of money. Oh, the Crystal Peaks. It's a decently large area, without a doubt, and we still have a good bit of ground to cover. Where is it exactly that I want to go next? You kind of have to follow a bit of a roundabout path, I feel, at times. Gonna keep killing them. Bounce on you. And kill all of these guys as I can. Or not all of them as I can. As many as I can. Alright. There's a thing over there I want. And a bench in that direction. Benches are nice. I should grab a bench. Ooh, the shopkeeper's key. What's it doing up here, I wonder? We should take that to Sly. But a bench. A bench that we should rest at. And it is... Nah, dude, you can rest on that. I'll be fine. I don't want to tick him off right now. I am not in a good position for that. So, slight spoiler that I'm sure you've probably figured out, but that is a boss fight there. That is an exceptionally hard one, and not for a really good reason. It's more of that he does a lot of damage in a very short period of time, and I just don't feel like dealing with him. So we're going to keep going up. Keep going up. These winds cry lonely, better the comfort of the rock above one's heads. Quite a few, no? I'm not surprised you survived the trek through those shimmering caverns. There's an air of strength about you. I suspect it'd be quite intimidating, if not for your small stature. Did it sadden you to see the miners below, still laboring at their endless task? Even overcome, a strong purpose has been imprinted upon their husks. The crystal ore is said to contain a sort of energy, not as powerful as the soul of the city dwellers, but harnessed far no less... not as powerful as the soul of the city dwellers harnessed, but far less lethal. Strange to know such ancient facts. I wonder where my knowledge comes from. Man, I gotta actually words properly. Do you have anything else to say? I think that's it, though. At this high vantage, I can just make out the light from that sad little town. I doubt its residents could even comprehend the scale of the world that surrounds them. So small, it seems. Yep, and that's the lesson he has to say. I enjoy him. I enjoy reading him as we go around time to time. Alright, so we can't go up there. Good to know. Let's keep going over. And go down. Come on, over. Ooh, oh, I think I can do this. I think I can do this. Come on. Come on, throw. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I know I can do this. One more. Once more for the road. No, I can't. Maybe I can't. Unless I need to go over there. Haha! You shouldn't be doing this early, and I'm frightened now I will not be able to complete this area up here. I'm gonna try, though. I'm gonna try, though, because I'm smart. I don't think... Ooh, I can clear that jump. So for reference, I should not be here yet. Oh, I think I'm gonna leave. I think I'm gonna leave. We'll be back here later when I have other abilities, because it's quite obvious I'm not supposed to be up here yet. I am also nearing my time. I think we could be a good place to stop in this previous room over here. And got you. I probably could complete that room if I tried hard enough, but it's not worth the effort. Anyway, we've made it a good distance into the Crystal Peaks, but there's still a lot of ground to cover here, and I'm going to do my best to cover it all. Well, not all of it. I can't do all of it, sadly, but as much as I can. So we're going to keep going because there's at least one nice item for us to collect in here. And I will see you all next time when we hopefully find a way to collect it. And then progress to the resting grounds once more. Later.